Rise and shine on Australia's Vision Christian Radio.
It's a Friday podcast.
You're so chirpy on a Friday.
Well, I mean, also inspired because it came in the email yesterday from Dane in Geraldton, Western Australia.
Dane or Lockie?
Well, it came from Dane because he was
I
the
thought
recording.
you had it wrong. I was going to say, embarrassing DJ.
No. Dane was our mobile recording unit with his mobile professional equipment, taking it over to Lachlan's place to record Lachlan doing 3 jingles for us.
Amazing. What a legend. He just knocks them out.
And we're like,
because he's not a professional, so to give the background.
Yeah.
This is not his profession.
He's a school teacher.
He's just like, you know what, I can do this.
And we asked him today, like, I've had a chat to him. I'm like, where does the inspiration, where's the muse, where's the art come from? And he's like, I just hear it and go, I can sing it like this, blah, blah. And he just away he goes. I love it. So we've got a little bit of Lachlan telling us a bit about it today. You'll hear that in the show. Plus, I think I'm going to include it because I've been laughing ever since it happened. We don't include in the podcast the game Saints of the Century.
No, that's right.
Because we don't include it in the pod.
Oh.
It's not.
Did I make that decision? It's a great part of the show.
It's a great part. It is a lot.
Why don't we include it?
Decision, not my decision. We'll put it that way.
Okay, radio then. Very good. Whatever that decision is, I'm now all for it.
We just say yes or no, so 3 bags full.
Okay,
there we go.
Fair enough then.
I am going to include. This
have
one.
To today.
I have to today. We've had young Abby, 16-year-old from Toowoomba. She took out her sister. Who was doing really well, Natasha, her younger sister.
Who took out Dad.
Yeah.
Because Shane was the original.
There's a brother involved. There's an uncle. I think there's a second cousin and everybody.
We've had so much fun with the whole family.
And Abby has finally sailed through 10 opponents, and today we won't tell you what happens at the 10th and final round, but she had a worthy challenger by the name of Ashley. Ashley has got us laughing so much today.
We love Ashley.
So you're going to hear a very special treat in today's podcast. That is the Saints of the Century game that we don't usually include. Now, while we're saying what is included and what's not included,
yes,
a bit of a heads up. The podcast on Monday will remind you about this. Will be the last one for probably a week.
Of course, because it's Visionathon.
Yes.
Quite a busy time and not normally something that we would podcast up. The show's completely different Tuesday through Friday next week.
Yeah, so get yourself prepared. We've been telling everybody the same thing. As you get ready for Visionathon, have a moment. Just think about it. Just take a moment to pray and say, Lord, do you want me to get involved? If I'm getting involved, and I pray that you do, how much do you want me to give? What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to get involved in Visionathon? And be ready for that next week as we kick into it. But we'll have one more podcast before then, Monday, hopefully, and we'll see how we go.
And today, just because it's pretty important, SVRCINA's full interview.
Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me.
Is on today's podcast.
Yeah, it's a chock-full podcast. It's going to look very long. You're going to be going through, holy moly.
But it's very good. She's amazing. Yes. I love that. Was my first chat with her.
Yeah.
And I want to sit down and have another whole chat. She was just delightful.
We put it out to her saying, hey, look, come and take over the breakfast show with us one morning while you're here in Australia.
You made it look very prominent, like early morning in a hotel.
Hopefully she's still on American time or something while she's here. I don't know.
Anyway.
But she's an absolute doll.
Very diplomatic.
Yeah, she's very, very lovely. So cannot wait for her to be in Australia in September. Yet another great American Christian artist coming down under to entertain and to inspire us. Hopefully that's what the podcast does today as well. Entertain and inspire. Thank you so much for downloading and listening.
Rise and shine with Fel and DJ on Vision.
Is our mixtape Friday.
Oh, always
it's a bit of a mixed bag, but generally they're good. Yeah. And look, I've got someone on the line, DJ, already. If you've got one that's not too late, give us a call on 1-800-316-316. But I can see a favourite here. Good morning, Kiwi Steve.
Kia ora, good morning. Blessings all. How you all doing?
Yeah. Wait a minute.
You're nice and early.
You sound like you're not in a truck. What's going on?
I'm in Bayswater doing local deliveries, already getting unloaded. So I'm in the office at the moment.
Nice one.
Yeah.
You're up first up for our mixtape Friday, perhaps?
Yeah, a bit of a controversial one though.
Oh well.
Look out.
DJ loves that.
Yeah, I reckon we could go Colour Vault.
Oh,
which one?
Well, hang on.
The new one.
You can't.
Is that the spinning one that we've been playing?
You can't
Spin it or
request.
pin it.
It's still in contention for spin it or pin it. We can't play that track. We could play another Colour Vault track if you want.
But hang on, you say it's our request.
Oh,
No,
Well, it's very-
Let's go completely opposite ends of the spectrum. Let's go Tommy Prophet, Crowd of the Greatest, if we can play that one.
oh yeah, nice one, nice one.
Just released, literally just released.
I love it, Matt. You are on the cutting edge this morning. A bit of Tommy Prophet there. So hang on, let me just backtrack for a second. Do I take it that you're gonna is that request a vote for Colour Vault this morning?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
that'll don't tell anybody. They'll make it 2 votes. And if you take my phone request as well, Instagram request.
Done. We won't tell anyone.
Oh, I've definitely taken note.
It's only between us 3 anyway, so nobody else needs to know.
No, that's right.
I like
exactly.
it. Hey, well, let's have a listen to this new one from Tommy Prophet and Crowder here. Going out to your Kiwi Steve. Hey, bless you, mate. Thanks for the call.
Yeah, blessings, I'll take care. Have a fantastic day and weekend ahead, guys.
Running out of breath, but I'm free to be the greatest. I'm alive. I'm free to be the greatest here tonight. Turn it around.
John Reddick. God, turn it around. Got me singing there this morning, Dean.
Good song, Dean. Great pick. Almost picked. There's a version of that one. John Reddick did a live version of that with Matt Maher. That is really good. Almost played that one, but I went, you know what? No, we're going to the original. John Reddick, God turn it around. Loving these Mixtape Friday requests. You can even do it over on our Facebook page, our Facebook community group. I've dubbed it the Secret Clubhouse.
I could see that. You've put some new photos up there. So that was a bit fun.
I know. This little Secret Clubhouse.
Like we're back in primary school again.
Yeah,
it's not that secret.
No.
Then you can get in.
It's not that secret at all. All you got to do is answer the questions and you're straight in. We've got a great one here. Our very own Matt Prater has jumped in there. He's loving.
It says here on Facebook he's a rising contributor. They've given him a little badge.
He's
there
loving.
You go, Matt.
He's loving the Rise and Shine community group.
See if
He's
you can
in
get
there.
up to being the top contributor. And there's a goal for you. But he has asked for a song here.
Yeah.
Take You at Your Word by Cody Carnes.
Yes.
Can you play it?
I can.
Obviously you can.
I can. I've got it queued up, ready to go. Benjamin William Hastings on this one as well. Great track, the these two worship legends together. Turn it up this morning, sing along, Take You at Your Word.
Is a lamp unto my feet. Your way.
What a great ending there. The live version of Take You at Your Word going out to Matt Prater, Cody Carnes and Benjamin William Hastings, and great lyrics there.
Exactly.
The power of God's word
Amen.
and the promises. That's what you need for your Friday. Well done.
Maybe that's a number that could be done by the new Fell worship band. Fell
Oh,
and
look,
Queen Catherine.
there is certainly something I could get excited about that. So
All right.
write it down.
Listen, we're coming up to news time. I think we can squeeze one more in here. I've seen we've got someone very special sending us a text message.
We do. So she made me listen to a challenging song yesterday as part of our music machine. Toby
Yes.
Mac, she's trying to redeem herself.
Okay.
So Ruth has sent us Ruthless Ruth from our music machine.
I love it.
She sent through for King and Country Unity. If we have time, do we have time, DJ?
We got time for Ruth. We've got time. This is Unity featuring Dante Bowe for King and Country.
Well done, Ruth.
Got to play there. I mean, they're about to hit our shores, so let's go. Turn it up this morning. News is next.
I wouldn't deny you if you asked me. I'd rather die than to blaspheme. But if I need a ride in your backseat, will you be there for me? See me on the path on your way.
Getting you up and ready to face the day. This is Rise and Shine with Fallon DJ on Vision.
I think, DJ,
Yes.
for the end, the final round in our boxing ring of songs.
It is.
Bin it or bin it.
It is.
Pin it. No one really knows what it means anymore, but which one do we like the best, really, is what this game show is all about.
Exactly. It's like you pick your favourite song here. Two songs up against each other. We're going to get straight into it. You need to go vote right now over on our Instagram or our Facebook, and that is at Vision Radio. Just search for Vision Radio. You'll see a post there, spin it or pin it. You'll see Cokie with the big smiley yellow there square, and then you will see Colour Vault, the three New York hipsters as they they pose there on the image there. Now you just let us know in the comments which one you're voting for, and we will tally it up. To give you some time to do that, let's have a little listen right now to Cokie. This is his new single, Today. I've been saying he's bringing that 90s guitar sound back. If you love this one, a lot of people are loving the lyrics of this one. Cokie with Today from California. Is this the one you're voting for? Let us know now on Spin It or Pin It.
I wanna talk about what can make you strong.
Okay, that just gives you a little taste of Cokie today. Fel, you're busy over there.
I'm tallying up the votes.
I love it. You better get those votes in now. I'm going to give you one more minute to get the votes in because we're going to play a little moment here of Colour Vault spinning. Now, this has been a controversial one because the
Christian content's a little bit harder to pick.
Well, you got to dig through a little bit deeper, I reckon, for this one. But the one that really got me was yesterday when the wonderful
brilliant.
Yes.
Kaz.
The wonderful Kaz from Whyalla.
This, and actually, as you're listening, see if you agree. It sounds like a BMW commercial.
Don't curse it to that. Maybe they need to get her on the advertising
through the
thing.
Countryside, kids in the car, looking out over the green meadows.
I don't mind a BMW commercial every now.
Rose gold.
It's a good song. Colour Vault spinning. Are you going to vote for this one? Let us know.
All day long.
Colour Vault spinning there. That is the other one up for grabs today in Spin It or Pin It. Now, we've been going through all the text messages.
We've got Facebook. We've got Instagram.
We've got
phone calls.
Yeah, we're going through all of it there, and we're asking what is the winning song. Well, you've tallied it up. And I think there's going to be a major upset because I would have put money on one song really walking it in.
That's right. I definitely would have, but perhaps because we've made such a big deal about this other song.
Maybe people like BMW commercials. I'm just putting it out there.
Well, it sounds like that would be a great one to choose for a commercial because it is our winner today.
Wow!
The spinning song itself by Colour Vault. As you can hear in the background.
It's the winner.
Hand in the air.
Let's go. All right, well, here they are from New York City, the three-man team. Let's have a listen to it in its full right here. Colour Vault spinning. This is your winner this morning. Sorry to Cokie and Today.
Well, they've done very well.
Cokie's done very well as well, but here it is for you. Your winner this week on Spin It or Pin It.
In red hot sun, burns my skin, leaves me numb. So numb.
There's your winner.
They sound pretty excited.
Yeah, that saxophone's going off there. Anything with a saxophone in it, I'm happy. I'm happy for the winner.
I think that's why it won there. But Andrew says, it's like lulls you to sleep and then doof wakes you back up again.
I love this. My very own Benita, my wife Benita, has come in and gone, oh, it's got the Jamiroquai vibes.
Look at her.
Going.
Cool,
if you're into the the 90s pop music, there, a bit of Jamiroquai. I like that. Well, there you go. Your winner for this week is Colour Vault from New York. The track is spinning, and I'm going to do the old classic. Do yourself a favour. Get into Colour Vault's back catalogue. 2 albums of just awesome music. Very diverse, very different. You won't be disappointed. Something else that you won't be disappointed from is the Vision National News headlines.
Nice.
Hey ho, the diddly-o. Our faithful podcast listeners. We now present a very special, uncut and unedited conversation with our dear friend Molly, also known as SVRCINA. Please enjoy.
Well, this is a miracle.
You're amazing. What time is it where you are, Molly?
I'm on Pacific time, so it's about 4 o'clock p.m. Pacific, so it's not bad.
Yeah.
Perfect time.
Kind of like mid afternoon, good afternoon, cup of coffee kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What time is it for you guys right now?
9 o'clock in the morning. So
bang on 9 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just finished doing the live breakfast show and pre-recorded the last hour. Hang on, I'm going to go. Wow. I'm going to record on this computer here.
Recording in progress.
So we got the visuals as well. But yeah, thank you for letting us be the first one. I know it's Wes who put it all together. Wes and Anton. So I know you're not picking the ones.
No,
there.
she picked us.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Yes.
Personally, he said Fel and DJ. That's who I want to talk to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Now, are we?
It's lovely to see you again.
Yeah, it's lovely to see you again. Can't wait till you're back here. Are we announcing? We're announcing that you're coming back to Australia. Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
And you've got dates.
Yes.
Have you got dates?
And location?
Not all of them, but there has been official invitation for the Christian Media Arts Conference. So that has definitely been confirmed. And then we're in the process. Yeah.
That's
I'm so excited.
Now, is there anything else? Is there anything else you want to push? While other than that, what else can we talk about? What is there a new album, new single? Is there what are we doing?
Yeah, so I mean, the most recent single that I released that I think has been starting to go in rotation is the song "Loyal."
Okay.
So there's that one, and then I mean, I will be also kind of in that same time frame of when I come back to Australia. I'm going to be releasing like an LP album.
Woo! Yes.
Yeah. So it's like indie alt pop vibes. So there's kind of in that same pocket of time. There's definitely some great stuff happening for sure.
All right, well let's get into it. Let's because I know you got a heart out, so let's go straight into it. Fel, I'm very excited. She's for me now. SVRCINA Molly is like one of our old mates over here in Australia.
I'm sure she wants to be an old mate.
Wow, she knows what it means. She's hung out with us.
Yeah, that's nicer.
Family.
Your sister from America.
That's it. She'll be a sister of the show.
She knows what I meant.
Better.
She knows what I meant. We got on the line, of course, the lovely SVRCINA. SVRCINA, so good to see you again.
It's so great to see you again as well. I'm loving the green vibes, the green glasses.
Yes. I went fresh for you this morning here. The big announcement that we've got to do, and I want to cut straight to the chase of this. We got to hang out with you last year, and that was so much fun, and it was wonderful having you here in Australia. Now, would it be right that last year when you were here, it was almost like a bit of a, let's just kick the tires and see what the Australian vibe is, and let's see if I can, what else I can do while I'm here. And you were able to open up in concert for a few locations for Jeremy Camp when he was here.
Yeah.
Now that you've been here and you've seen around, what is coming up this year?
Yeah, I'm so excited. It's really such a gift. Last year when I came in October, November time, that was my first time in Australia. So it was definitely a dipping of the toe in the water. And I'm just really so blown away by the kindness and hospitality and just the creativity that's there. So this year, I'm super thrilled that I actually get to come back in September and be a part of the Christian Media Arts Conference that's been confirmed, and then also in the process, which is going to be amazing, and in the process of kind of dialing in some tour dates that will probably be on the East Coast as well. So pulling some stuff together for that. But so I'm so excited to come back to be able to share some more creativity, and I'm kind of in an album cycle again this year. So I'm an independent artist, so there's kind of a constant flow of material coming anyway. So I've got a lot of new music to share that I'm really excited to kind of translate in a live setting too. So it's going to be
all right. Big question, SVRCINA. Is it going to time up with you arriving over here around that September time in Australia? Is that going to time up hopefully with a new album coming out?
Potentially.
Oh, scoop! Scoop! Here we go.
He's putting the pieces together.
Just for you guys.
Yes. Now I love it. Now, getting a little bit, personal here. Last time you came down, we had some really wonderful times, deep and meaningfuls. Yourself, I remember you chatting to Leah, chatting to the wonderful Steve Munro there, and you were telling us your story of how you like packed everything up after a lifetime in the music industry, you know, with everybody else, and you just felt God calling you to the wild, wild west of California, where everyone's like, what are you doing? Where you're an unknown, you know, unknown quantity. It's so hard and competitive. People say Nashville is really hard. Mate, take it up 1,000 levels to, you know, Los Angeles in California. You're still there?
Yes, shockingly. Yes, I'm totally still there. It's been such a journey. And it's been this season in particular, I feel like there's just been a lot of waiting on God. And just things that he's spoken even leading up to moving out there, and just having to sit still, and a prayer at the beginning of this year, because I'll always take some time just to kind of like let the year start out a bit quiet, make sure just a lot of prayer and fasting just to commit that front part of the year to the Lord. And something that kind of emerged out of that prayer time was just this really like heart cry to not take matters into my own hands with anything. Because I just like as a human being, I feel like that just wanting to have things figured out or have a sense of control or stability, even though we're not good at taking care of myself and trying to figure things out. And so at the beginning of this year, just really like praying and asking God and saying, I don't want to take matters in my own hands. And so in the months following, I really felt myself being in a place of having to sit still and trust the Lord with some certain aspects of my life. And it's been an interesting year so far, but I know I'm like right in the pocket of where I need to be. And I am still in LA. So we parked the car here. And so I'm so grateful to be here. And it's not that it's easy, but I definitely feel like I have a sense of purpose there. And so it's in that regard, it's such a joy. So we're hanging in there and just all the creativity that's come out of it and the people that I've had a chance to interact with too, has been awesome.
Okay. So looking from the outside in, what's the big, I mean, we think Nashville South, you know, a bit of country, a bit of Christian, you know, it's the home of that, you know, the music industry thing. And we think LA, we think, you know, movies, everyone trying to make it famous and everything like that. But for you as an artist working in both of those scenes, what's the biggest difference that you've seen personally? What's the vibe in both?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot as far as the entertainment. Los Angeles is such a large city, and there's a larger scope of genres, a larger scope of everything. So you've got acting, you've got social media, you've got different genres of music, that it's just a much larger scale of everything that you would have in Nashville. And I think, I mean, it was kind of interesting because I know there's quite a few believers and ministries that are in Los Angeles and some amazing things that have come out of LA. But Nashville is kind of known for country music and also like the hub and kind of home plate for a lot of contemporary Christian music as well. So for me to go from Nashville to LA was a little bit counterintuitive and the Christian aspect of things, just because that's where all of that is happening. But yeah, I mean, I would say the biggest difference is just LA is such a much larger scale, and culturally you've got people, it's a lot larger of a melting pot of cultures, whereas Nashville definitely has like kind of Southern root system there for sure. So culturally it's just a little bit different. So, and you've got people that are coming from all over, and you've got an explosion of a lot of things.
Yeah.
Wow. And look, thinking about that move of culture that you've had, how has that influenced the new music which is coming out? What's the goal of songs? I can see Loyal. When I'm looking through your Instagram, there's lots of posts and lots of singing. It's beautiful. What's the goal when you're recording and you're thinking through those new songs coming through now?
Yeah, it was interesting because I had a conversation with somebody that moved from LA to Nashville right before I moved from Nashville to LA. And they were saying they were there for a couple years and kind of gave like a piece of advice and just said that just the nature of the city and kind of the lifestyle, it's a little bit of a harder place to live in just with the cost of living, because you've got, I mean, LA's got its own kind of landscape and things that they deal with and struggle with. So there's kind of a sense of grit. So this person was telling me, like, when you go out there, it's all of your life experiences is going to kind of overflow into your creativity, and there's going to be a level of grit that you can't get otherwise. And so I feel like just living there, I've had to grow up in a lot of ways, that I'm like, I can see 2.5 years in how God's like really changed me as a person and how I see the world. And I do feel like in the creativity, there's a level of depth, and kind of just, like digging a little bit deeper on a lot of different levels. And hopefully that's coming and overflowing into the music as well. And this season creatively is specifically, there's been a lot more like up-tempo tracks that I've been writing to as well. So LA is such a beautiful city. The weather is always gorgeous, and it's very fast paced. So I feel like even that, with some of the like tempo of the tracks and the overall vibe of things, has been influenced by just being there.
You know, one thing that's interesting, because you talk about how beautiful it is, when I'm looking through Instagram, I'm noticing a lot of singing in car parks. Is that helpful with the creativity as well?
Yeah. So, I mean, that's aesthetically perhaps maybe not the most like, but we love beauty with a touch of grunge. The contrast is always a nice thing, but I've definitely been going to a lot of parking garages because the reverb is fabulous, and I've been kicked out of a couple. So I have yet to find one that I'm safe to.
Okay.
We'll have to find you some Aussie ones.
Well,
hey?
I'm not, and I mean this, SVRCINA. I'm going to hook you up with Australia has got a guy. He's a Christian artist from the band Takawa in Melbourne. He is viral for singing in garages.
Oh, really? So he would know where to go.
He and you and him, I'll tell you right now, you and him will get along like a house on fire. I'll make that happen. I'll make that happen behind the scenes.
Oh, thank you. That's so kind. Do I smell a duet?
Yes, it's going to happen.
I'll
send it to you on Instagram.
Awesome. Thank you.
Well, SVRCINA, we mentioned your new single, Loyal. It's out now. We're loving it here. Tell us a little bit about it. We'll listen to it next, but what do you want people to know in it? And I feel listening to it, there's a little bit of tension in the lyrics of thinking, of sort of realizing, thinking about people's loyalty to you, but then sort of contrasting that to God's loyalty to you in your life. Have I got that right, or am I misrepresenting it there?
No, that's exactly right. And it's always fun to be able to communicate and have songs that are able to kind of encompass both the relationships from person to person, but also kind of mirror that relationship with God, and us as well. And I co-wrote this song in 2021, and it was interesting because I started in the process of planning for a project, and I'll always pray about what kind of themes does God like want to highlight. And I really felt, and I had written down in a couple notes, that he was like wanting to highlight friendship and healing relationships in different aspects. And so Loyal came out of kind of the front end of that season. So I think the goal of that song is to really just kind of say thank you to and acknowledge those people in your life that you've seen their faithfulness. And I feel like the character of God, and because God is loyal, it's in his very nature to us. And of course, the greatest expression of that is through the person of Jesus. And that loyalty that God shows to humanity is meant to be seen in our relationships with one another. And I know that kind of betrayal and rejection, and loneliness are things that a lot of people experience and feel in relationships. And so to be able to acknowledge those people and that relationship with God, that he really is always there. And there are certain people in our life that really beautifully express that kind of kindness and that kind of love that we need to see. So Loyal is really just a thank you to those people, for sure.
Perfect introduction. Let's have a listen to it right now. Our guest is SVRCINA. We might call her Molly. That's her first name there, if you're wondering. Who's this Molly person? Where's this Molly? Molly's SVRCINA. SVRCINA, we know her as SVRCINA. This is her latest single, Loyal, on Rise and Shine. Perfect. All right, we'll come in and we'll do the last bit, and then we'll let you go because I know you got a heart out here. We've got 4 more minutes.
4 minutes?
Yep, 4 minutes.
Awesome.
That's loyal. Oh no, you come in. You do it.
You're going to do it properly?
Yeah.
Okay, that is Loyal by SVRCINA, and we're so excited to actually have you on the line, SVRCINA. So beautiful. Thank you. And excited.
Thank you so much for having me.
Excited to know that you're coming out. Very excited. What are you looking forward to when you do come out? We're coming out in, we think, September-ish.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to in Australia? What didn't you get to do last time that you think, this time I've got to do it?
Oh, my goodness. Ooh, that's a tough one. So, I mean, I will say I did get to do it, and I'm excited to go back and do it again. was the Australia Zoo, and we totally stayed overnight at the lodge.
Did you?
And that was the most beautiful experience ever. So I completely enjoyed every second of that. And totally, that meal that I had at the restaurant is one that I've thought about long after. So I totally am excited to go back and do it again. I think maybe some water-related activity, because I didn't really do anything like that. But that would be fun.
We will make that happen.
We need to make note of that.
I'm excited because we're going to be doing, hopefully, if everything goes to plan for Connect, last year at the Connect conference on the Gold Coast, where all the Christian media, the arts in the industry get together. Last time we were broadcasting live from the floor doing the breakfast show there. I'm putting out an invitation. I know you're going to be there. How about a SVRCINA takeover of a morning breakfast show across Australia?
Oh my goodness, that would be amazing. Yeah. If possible, I would love to.
Have you all? I know. Like most people, you've always dreamed of doing a breakfast show.
She always wants to get up early. Yeah, she's the earlier the better.
Well, and then having the added bonus of doing a breakfast show with DJ and Phil. I mean, what more could you want?
That would be spectacular. So if that's possible, I'm in. If there's coffee,
yes,
it would definitely need to be coffee.
We'll provide the coffee, the Tim Tams, Vegemite on toast, whatever you need. We'll have it all there. Have you got? I need you to start thinking right now of some pitch ideas.
For the show.
What is SVRCINA going to bring to the breakfast show? Is there a game? Is there a segment? Is there a quiz?
It could be very spiritual. She seems like she might like a spiritual.
Is it going to be the spiritual hour with SVRCINA on the breakfast show? Are we going to be doing devotions and Bible read? What do we want to do?
Okay, the possibilities are endless. Yeah. I'll have to put some thought on that one.
Okay, good.
It could be a good old-fashioned combination.
She's like, a bit of all of that. You know what I would love?
The spiritual with some sort of game. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, a spiritual with game.
Yes, we can do that.
Well, something about SVRCINA that I think you could get some help with, and me too. Yeah. She's actually training for a marathon. Is that true?
It is true. Are you doing it?
No,
are you doing one?
No, never. But we thought you could bring that because we bring no idea about anything sporty.
There's no health skill.
So you could help us.
Yeah, you could be our fitness instructor,
our coach.
Oh heavens! Okay, well this might be a kind of entertainment that none of us all bargained for.
Because that is a big goal, training for a marathon.
As long as we don't have to wear Lycra, I'm totally in.
Okay. Sounds great to me. Yeah, I'm not like a super athletic person, but I did put that out there as a public declaration, so I didn't back out of the marathon. But that has been a life goal that we're working towards. So I don't know if instructor is quite a qualification. That
just putting it out there, we're excited.
Compared
about
to us, you are way overqualified. We'll do that.
You're well ahead.
SVRCINA, so good chatting to you. Cannot wait to have you back here in the studio when you're here. And bless you heaps. We're keeping you in our prayers. We love your music. We love your ministry. Looking forward to when you're here. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Oh my goodness. Thank you guys so much for having me. I'm excited to see you in a couple months.
Yay!
Awesome. Thank you guys. Bless you.
Oh, bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Molly. Thank you, SVRCINA.
Thank you. Well, thanks for chatting.
We're going
to make you our health coach. Putting it out there.
Let me see. You're going to. You're about to chat to Laura from Sydney. She's the best. You'll have.
Well, second best.
Well,
okay.
She's best for Sydney. She's best for Sydney.
Right.
All right.
Absolutely. I love it. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day.
Bye.
See you soon.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me Vision's breakfast show is now available around the clock and on demand? Incredible! The Rise and Shine podcast. Rise and Shine.
And we've put the call out, DJ.
Yep.
Next week is Vision-a-thon.
Woo-hoo.
It's almost here. Starts next Tuesday. We've asked you to give us a call on 1-800-316-316 with something that you're excited about for Vision-a-thon or what Vision means to you. And we've got a caller on the line, Christine from Cairns. How are you?
Hey, I'm good, thank you.
Cairns. I was just there last weekend.
know.
It was a
It's a lovely place.
It is
I
a
know, I
lovely
wanna come to
place.
Cairns,
It
go
is a lovely
swimming.
place. Now, we're talking about all things Vision-a-thon. Christine, what do you love about Vision-a-thon?
What I love about Vision-a-thon is the call out to keep you guys on the air and to bring new places onto the air as well.
Yeah. Getting the gospel out to every Australian, making it available, the gospel message to every Australian, no matter where they are.
That's right. We've got a dish on our roof. Which is really exciting. Yeah. And I just love listening to how you reach into people's homes. And you played a song the other day, I Found Jesus in a Parking Lot.
Yeah.
I think that was the chorus. And
Cochrane and Company's song, yeah.
Yeah, my car became a mountaintop, and I just thought, wow, this is such a powerful ministry. It's huge, and, our church, we need to look after each other, and our church they're not just the people that can get to church. There's all the elderly and the infirmed and the people who can't actually physically get to church, but also those that stumble across Vision Radio by accident. I always, when I go on holidays and hire a car, I always leave the radio on the Vision channel.
I did the same thing in Cairns when I was just there, where I was in the hire car and I programmed it on. And so when I was listening to Vision on Cairns, was that coming from the satellite dish on your roof?
Depends what area you were in. There's a few around.
Okay.
So exciting.
Yeah.
That is very exciting. Well, listen, Christine, you are doing so much for the community, not just, in supporting Vision and what we do, but actually having, one of the transponders right there. Thank you so much.
Oh, that's okay. I just love it. I get so excited when I think about it.
Well, we're excited about Vision-a-thon kicking off next week as well, and it's because of things like Vision-a-thon that we can have people like you, being part of the Vision family and getting that broadcast out to every Australian. Christine, bless you heaps. Thank you so much for your phone call this morning.
No worries. Have a lovely day, guys.
You too. There we go. Christine in Cairns. Yeah.
I love hearing about people who have said not only, hey, I'll give, but I'll be part of it. I'll actually bring it to my region. I'll bring it to my area. Amazing.
If that inspires you, if Christine inspires you on having the dish on the roof there, please get in contact with us, get in contact with Vision, and let us know that you might be interested in your area as well, because I know Jean and the team of Tex are always looking for that next place to put it. Hey, if you've got something you want to praise God for around Vision-a-thon, what are you excited for? Give us a call.
And this week we've been putting the call out in light of Vision-a-thon coming next week to people to tell us about the first time they heard of Vision and what it's meant in their lives. And someone who's given us a call is Dave from Ballina. Good morning, Dave.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, look, I actually heard about Vision before Vision probably existed, and I'll tell you how that happened. It was like I was living in Port Macquarie with Ian and Mandy Warby. And Ian and Mandy, we set up, or helped them set up REMA in Port Macquarie back in 1994.
Wow.
And then a few years later, Ian comes to me and says, hey, Dave, I've got this vision to see Christian radio available for everybody in Australia. And I said, on you, Ian, good luck. Anyway, he and Mandy packed up and left Port Macquarie. They left me there. I was doing breakfast shifts. I think I did for 20 years, actually.
Oh, we know the pain. We know your pain, David. We know your pain. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, so I know about waking up early. So don't worry about that. Anyway, I even went to work after that because as a volunteer, I had to go and make a living as well. So anyway, they left, and I've got to take my hat off, Ian and Mandy. what legends and how awesome is Vision Christian Radio. I'm a Christian radio junkie. I have it on 24/7. I do host a station here at Ballina. Out of a truck, which I set up 10 years ago, because I had to move back to Ballina, where I originally was born. My dad passed away. I inherited the farm, so that's why I'm back on the farm.
Hang on. You've got the transponder on the back of a truck?
Yes, I have actually. I've got an old Pantech in the paddock, and I've got an aerial sort of hanging off the top of a tree. Too much detail.
I want to see a photo of this.
Exactly. Actually, I offered Ian to go to Papua New Guinea and do the bamboo things whenever he get a chance. I like the idea of climbing. Yeah, anyway, don't worry about that.
I love it, Dave. I love it. Hey, listen, send us a photo. You got to send it, please.
What that looks like.
Send us a photo of the transponder in a truck. We'd love to see it there. But more than that, Dave, hey, listen, hats off to you, someone who's done the hard yards in Christian radio, making a difference in people's life, and now hosting one of the Vision, satellites out there. Thank you so much.
Well, Vision makes a massive difference. What it's doing is, it gets to people anywhere, everywhere at a time when God ordains that position and that time for them to hear that message. You know that. And that's what I believe in Christian radio. We're just doing what we're called to do, and that's make it available for everybody. God will then ordain that person to hear that message at that right time.
Love it, Dave. Bless you.
You've wrapped it up
perfectly. Well, on that note, Dave, we'll bless you, and we'll excitedly get to hear from you maybe again next week during Visionathon.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
No, thank you, Dave. Thank you.
Just the right mix of things to inspire and things to make you smile. Rise and shine with Felon DJ on Vision.
And excitedly, DJ, we've got Lachlan from Geraldton on the line, fresh from recording jingles.
The jingle man himself.
Lachlan, how did it go?
Yeah, really well. Recorded a few different jingles for you, and it went really well.
I cannot wait. Now, was it I'm imagining you like in the movies, professional studio.
Yeah, was it fun?
Yeah, like there's producers coming around, groupies are getting your autograph as you walk out the door. Was it anything like that?
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was professional studio equipment, but it was actually at my house.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Mobile studio coming to you. I love it. Well, listen,
You have to be your own groupie.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we're your groupies all the way over here. We were looking. I looked at the files. They came on through. Well done. Thank you. Massive thank you to Dane. He did this for us. And look, mate, I think you knocked it out of the park. Cannot wait to bring them. I'm going to tease everybody and say the Lachlan jingles will be with us in about a week after Visionathon. Well, we can't use them during Visionathon.
Well, so what about today? Like right now?
No, I want to. Anticipation is after we've waited this long.
I'm so excited.
I want to.
You can't say a week.
Well, I mean, we do have Visionathon coming up, so we'll see. We might slip one in on Monday. How's that? Lachlan, is there one in particular that you are more of a fan of than another?
I really like the spin it or pin it one, probably. Yeah.
Oh, good. That's one we're desperate for.
All right, we might have to have a listen to that.
Where are you getting your creativity from, Lachlan? Is it just that we say something and you're like, yep, here's the jingle, or is there a process involved?
Oh, it just comes to me. I can't explain it. Yeah.
Wow.
You're inspired.
Talent.
Inspired, man. I love it, Lachlan. Hey, listen, in all sincerity, Lachlan, bless you heaps. We are so thankful for your contribution to Rise and Shine and to the whole Vision family there. You're an absolute blessing. Thanks heaps, mate.
Yeah, no worries. It's absolute pleasure.
Oh, geez, Lachlan, you're too sweet. Let's get into the Vision national news headlines. I didn't get him to do a jingle for that, but it's Felon DJ here on Rise and Shine.
And it's time to play a very exciting version of...
We don't have a car to give away or a boat or holiday. It's time to play Australia's richest Bible trivia game show, where the riches are stored up in heaven. It's Rise and Shine's Saints of the Century.
Well, this is exciting. Timing perfectly for your Friday. She's back for her final round. Whichever way it goes down, this is it. Round 10 for Abby. That's our cutoff for our champion of champions, young Abby from Toowoomba. How you feeling?
Pretty good.
You're still very chilled.
You are the most relaxed,
Unshakable.
calm winner ever. I love it, Abby. I love it. Hey, what do you got planned for the weekend?
We're probably going to be just over at the old house cleaning it up and getting it ready to sell.
Oh, a lot of hard work that is. A lot of hard.
Your family are very hardworking.
Yeah, I can tell straight away. All the family will be moving in there. Well, let's get your challenger on the line. Challenging Abby this morning from Kingston in Brisbane, we have the lovely Ashley. Good morning, Ashley.
Morning.
How you feeling today?
Oh, I feel happy.
Oh,
I feel happy. You guys rang me when I was in the shower and I was like to my husband, answer it.
Oh, no. Oh, dear. We're sorry about that.
Well, hopefully you're clean, you're dry, and you're ready to go. Well, let me introduce Ashley. Let me introduce you to Abby. Abby, let me introduce you to Ashley.
Morning, Ashley. Good morning.
Well,
morning, Abby.
Now, this is the big one for Abby. Can she make it all the way to 10 and go out a champion? Or, Ashley, are you going to knock her off the perch right at the end? We're going to find out in just a minute as we continue to play the wonderful Saints of the Century.
Oh, nicely done.
Here on Rise and Shine. I'm getting excited.
Gets me excited every morning, just like this game.
Ooh.
We don't have a car to give away or a boat or holiday. It's time to play Australia's richest Bible trivia game show, where the riches are stored up in heaven. It's Rise and Shine's Saints of the Century.
And here's your host, DJ Payne.
I'm doing cartwheels down the aisle this morning. I'm so excited. This is it, round 10.
I want to see you do a cartwheel, actually.
No, you don't. Abby, just picture it in your mind. That's the safest way.
That's too much, actually.
Abby is here for her final round. I'm hoping she... look, whatever way it goes down, you're going to be a champion. Ashley, you're up for challenging her this morning. Fresh out of the shower.
Oh, bless you.
You're rooting for Abby as well. I love it. I love it. Well, we flipped the coin. Ashley, you're going first. First question over to you, Ashley.
Okay, now because this is the final round, we're not going to start easy. We'll just start with normal. In Acts 10, Peter was on top of a roof and he had a vision. What was this vision?
You got any
ideas? You can just guess if you like.
No, I was going to try and cheat and jump on my Bible app.
Oh, bless you for your honesty.
Hey, no cheating.
I'm not going to do that. Because I don't know the answer to that.
That's okay.
Okay, Abby, do you want to jump in there and have a chance to steal?
Yep.
Go for it.
The vision was all the animals that were classed as unclean by the Jews were like put before him or whatever.
Yes.
And God told him to go and eat them, and he was well, we can't eat them, they're unclean. And he's like, well, what God has given to you or something, don't class as unclean.
Oh,
You've just proven why you're a number 10
You're
champion.
almost quoting the story verbatim. Okay, Abby, first question over to you, Abby.
Okay, after that vision, whose house did Peter go to preach to? I can give you some options, or you can just tell me if you know it.
Pretty sure it was Cornelius.
Yeah, there we go. That's very impressive.
Ashley, I'm so glad we've got you on for this one, because if I was you, I'd be shaking in my boots, but you're cheering her on. You're so good. All right, Ashley, second question to you.
Okay. Where was Paul heading when he was shipwrecked on the island of Malta?
Oh, my gosh. Are we still in Acts?
Yes.
Sorry.
No, the answer is... Abby's got the answer.
I love you, Ashley. You're fantastic.
All right, let's go to Abby. Let's see if she's got the answer.
Rome.
Oh, well done.
I think that means...
Yeah,
well, listen, on that note, I don't even think we need to get to the tiebreaker there. Ashley, you have been so fun. You have been so fun. But Abby, I've got to say, Abby, you're the grand winner today. Well done.
Yes, Abby.
The Grand Master winner.
You go into the to the Hall of Champions. We put your photograph up there with all the other champions. And hopefully by the end of the year, we're going to get you back for a round of Saints of the Centuries with all the grand champions who have made it through. And you're one of the few who've made it through to all 10 rounds. So well done.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, so good. So humble. So humble. We are going to send you both a fantastic prize. Ashley, you get a runner-up prize for basically cheering Abby on this morning. And, of course, Abby, we're going to send you something fantastic as well. Thank you, ladies, for playing.
Woo! Thank you.
Too much fun. Too much fun. Listen, we'll stay on the line. We'll grab your details, and that is how we play Saints of the Century. It'll be back not next week, but the week after.
Just the right mix of things to inspire and things to make you smile. Rise and shine with Felon DJ on Vision.
That time where we hand over the reins, sometimes a bit randomly, to songs to take you into the day.
Well, I'm excited for this one. There's a handful of people who I've given a bit of a platinum pass to with their requests.
Okay.
Ruth
that's
being
one of those things that you could lose at any time. It just takes one bad request, don't you think?
Yeah, exactly. It's a very, very... They're walking on a tightrope with my judgmentalness over here. But someone whose music taste I absolutely love down in Victoria is Marky Van. He's driving those big diggers. He's got the big bulldozers.
Every young boy's dream.
Exactly. He's in there. He's got all the machinery and he's listening to us well. He's got a great one for a Friday. This is one that you should love. A New Zealand band that finally called it a day.
I love everything out of New Zealand.
Yeah, Fel, we know that you love New Zealand.
I do.
But this is, they were around for 20 years. They called it a day in 2020, went out with a massive bang, sold out shows over there. The group is called Rapture Ruckus.
Great name.
Yeah, great name. They've been around for a while, and this is one of their big hits, Method to Madness. This is going to get you moving on a Friday. Be warned, you might want to turn this one up if you're driving along.
Down.
Well, depending where you are. If you're in the quiet hospital ward, you might want to turn this one down for a little bit. But if you're driving along, put the windows down, or if you like Marky Van and using the big machinery, this is going to get you pumping here. Rapture Ruckus, Method to Madness, your curtain call on your Friday.
Emotional, take control, hold it in, don't overload. Face the news, can fake the views. The face the tech, but the face is true. They take the bait, discriminate, defeat the fear.
Rapture Ruckus. Method to Madness.
You love it. It's from New Zealand. You've got to love it.
Look, probably not my cup of tea, but there you go. There's songs for everyone.
That's it. And if you're like me, you love a little bit of that on a Friday morning to get you up and moving, getting ready for the day. If you want to hear more of them, go have a look. Their YouTube page and their website is still being, still going strong. Even though they've, they called it a day back in 2020. Rapture Ruckus, after 20 years as a music ministry, they saw a lot of changes in that 20 years from 2000 to 2020, and we remember them very fondly around here. They had some big hits that we used to play back in the day. But thank you, Marky Van, for that request. Well, it's time for us to get out of here, leave you for your Friday, and get in to the weekend. Now, for those of you expecting to hear us on the weekend show, the best bits, look, with everything that's going on Visionathon and stuff that's happening behind the scenes, we're not going to be able to be here for your Saturday tomorrow, bringing you the best bits. We'll be back on your Monday, bringing you the regular show, and then it's Visionathon from Tuesday. Cannot wait. Very exciting as we're getting ready for Visionathon. It's just a few days away now. But have yourself a fantastic Friday. God bless.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for taking time to listen to this audio on demand from Vision Christian Media. To find out more about us, go to vision.org.au.